So this one for silver. I'm saying you're looking at a potential continuation of the rally higher. Is this 60 point? I'm saying 60 point, 60.900. Let me see. Trying to look for the best. 60.900, 60.75.
750
Mm, hmm,
ako ng Biblia.
hmm. So this area here. Then we have potential. This is 60.900. Yeah, 60.900. So 60 points. Uh, 60.900. Then we get to see a potential push. So we're looking at a potential continuation of the rally higher. Now, the first area of interest definitely we'll be looking at these highs. There's these highs here. This will be the first area of interest. The highs at this is the mid-range, 66.79. That's actually 66.870 areas. Okay. So 66 points you can have. These are actually even 67. This will be your first key area of interest, 67 levels. Then, if you are willing to hold it all the way until the whole range is filled, because again you have from here to this, then you have break above retest. This will be a first area of interest. This will be a first area of interest based off these highs. Then the next area of interest will be all the way to 70 points, all the way to 70.49282, which is this supply. Reason being, this supply is the major origin of these whole previous drop all the way down like that. So for the full range to be filled, for the full range to be filled, that is what we'll be looking out for, a potential continuation of the rally higher. Okay, so we have uh, we have that on silver. Then probably let me have a quick look at oil. hmm You have UK oil right there. Then you have hmm then you have US oil right here like this. So you can see US oil right here. You have a push to the downside. And US oil, you had a push to the downside. We had all the way down to, we had a push to the downside from this supply, all the way down, and you still anticipate to see the drop into 66.50. This demand area down here, like that. Okay, for the range to be filled. So we have that kind of scenario here. You're looking at a potential push to, you're looking at a potential push to We're looking at a potential push to the downside at prices coming to 66.50 areas. That is on crude oil. Okay, on crude oil. These on the daily. We have these on the daily. Okay, and when I look at a Brent, these on the daily. Let me come even to the 4 hour time frame. So for this one as well, we had the push to the downside like this, the breakout, the retest. With the push to the downside, the retest. Trevor, last week when we had the previous chats and chill, we talked about these areas of 74.90. Then the push all the way down. So a slight retracement, then again push, another push to the downside like this, down to these areas of 68 points. 68.40 levels. Okay, so let's get to observe and see how price reacts to. Let's get to observe and see how price reacts to these on UK oil. That is now on Brent. That is now on Brent oil. Okay, so we have that. Okay, we have that. Then probably let me have a quick look at some some of the. Uh-huh. Let's see NZD, USD, and AUD. I see you have NZD, USD here. Probably a quick look at AU. Mm. Now see for AUD, USD as well. You can see prices broken above this area. So here we are now looking at a potential shift in market structure, and prices now rallying like this all the way to this supply. Why this supply? Because this supply was the origin of this whole drop all the way down to this, like that.
I'm sorry. You can feed her. Thank you.
So we have that. Is that you, Rita? Mm, no. Okay. So they rally all the way to these supply at 0.70864 areas. Let's say 860 levels for that range to be filled. So you can see now majority of structures that like these that are forming. We have seen these on Euro USD. This is a failed break. This is a failed bearish continuation. We've seen that on. We've seen that on silver. This one here, and now you're seeing a potential bullish. And now here you're seeing a potential bullish push to the upside. So now we have now the NZD USD. For NZD USD, now you can see price has formed this kind of scenario here. So you may get to see price rally deeper into this area, and probably ideally you get to see price break above. So you have a scenario like this. Price gets to we have this kind of thing here. So price gets to break below, gets down to this, then a push. This then, instead of getting to see what we had anticipated before, a potential continuation of the rally of the drop lower, we get to see now price. We get to see price do something like this and break above. But now, that will need enough confirmation that price is actually about to form a potential shift in market structure. Okay, so let's observe and see how price actually gets to react to this. Then Jeff, we shall analyze gold. Yes, Kate, I've already looked at gold. I've already looked at gold. So, for gold, this silver, this can actually give a very good swing position if anyone is willing or interested in holding this. Yeah, let me even when I mark it out, you have this. Gives us a very nice bullish opportunity like that. This gives a very nice bullish opportunity, potential bullish continuation on silver. So observe how price reacts to this. And funny thing, these week, out of all the setups that I'm seeing, these and USDCHF are the best, like the highest probability. If you look at USDCHF, now this one, we have this kind of a scenario here. Mm, Actually think these are the highest probability setups for this week. These two. Mm, these two setups are the highest probability setups for this week out of all the other rest of the other currency pairs, or rather all the rest of the other instruments. These two are the ones that are giving the best of opportunities. Just look at how both of them are. This is in the 4 hour. This is in the 4 hour. Drops down, retest, continuation of the drop lower. Here you have a break above. Then we anticipate to see a potential push higher. So these two, if you ask me, these two are the best of setups for this week. They are the highest probability. They are the highest probability. I mean, they are the highest probability setups for this week. Okay. So you can have a look at that. Let me see. USDCHF. This is a look at about. These are solid 160 pips. So you can look out for potential opportunities. This looks quite good. 160 pips on USDCHF. Then for silver, this one will be quite a lot. This one will be quite a bit. Uh, it's quite a bit. Okay. This is like 9,000 pips. If you're swinging it all the way up. So let's observe and see how price reacts to this. Remember, today is Monday, so there may not be really much happening, or rather much momentum. But now from tomorrow, London into now the new week as we progress, I anticipate some bit of momentum. So you have to be very cautious in terms of how you approach your entries, your exits, right? You have to be very cautious in terms of your approach for entries and exits. Okay. So any question so far till that point? Any other question so far till that point? In case you have a question, just feel free to unmute.
Jeff,
Yeah,
can you take the BP card?
yeah, sure. Mm, mhm. Well, what pairs are you looking at this week, Alpha?
Okay, I was on sales on Euro USD. I had to cancel that
Mm-hmm.
because of it's a silver against the market.
Yeah.
But now I'm still holding US well from last week.
Mm-hmm.
And also now I have my eyes on SD CHF.
Ah, okay. Nice. GBP CAD, I can see price is already pushing to the upside. We've seen price break below. Mm. Sorry, we've seen price break below. So I have this right here. Then you have this right here as well. Something like this. So we have this right here. So now the range has already been filled here because again you have maintained from this supply to this demand, from demand to supply, from supply to demand. Rather, we maintained within the same range the whole time. Then price came break below this. And you had a push up like that, rally all the way. That range was filled. Now you're seeing a potential continuation of the rally higher. So you now go to the weekly. We now go to the weekly time frame to identify the next key area of interest. Probably because if I zoom out, I'm not seeing the next zone. So I go to the weekly. So you can see also on the weekly, this is a major supply right here. So I go to the monthly. Even on the monthly now you can see the next key area of interest will be we have where there is this rejection, or we get to see price rally all the way to 1.96730 areas up here. Now you can see these on the monthly. So that tells you it's a long-term swing. Okay, that tells you it's a long-term swing. So, but you now also have to be very precise in terms of your entry because now the next other zone is based off the monthly. unless now price forms an obstacle in the middle, an area where it gets to retrace from. Okay, so let's get to observe and see how price reacts to that on GBP cards. Okay,
Okay, thank
Alpha.
you.
Okay, you're welcome. Anyone else?
Hey, Jeff,
Yes.
Jeff,
Yes, yeah, I can hear you.
can you ask Alpha?
Uh-huh.
Ask Alpha his buyers on USD and NZD USD
I asked
because
him
he's
and
the one who does
I asked
trade
him
that,
and
and I think
and
kinda interesting.
I asked him and he's here.
NZD USD.
I'm connecting the two of you right now. Alpha, unmute.
Hi.
Yes, Cecilia.
Hey,
Ask it,
Alpha.
ask him that question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Cecile.
Okay, Alpha. Hey, hey. Okay, just like
Okay,
Alpha,
I'm
can you
just
share your buyers on NZD USD?
okay.
Alpha, let me let you share the
Yes.
screen. Yeah, share the screen. Don't worry, bro. Share the screen.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yeah. Can see.
Okay. Initially,
Mm-hmm.
my bias was sales,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
but okay, NZD, is it? Yeah, NZD. They are
Yeah.
raising rates, and when they raise rates, there is a high chance of NZD strengthening.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, I think we have a weak. There's a probability of a weak dollar.
Mm-hmm.
So my bias, I think, me, I'm bullish.
No,
So
okay.
this is not correct. So I'll wait for price to cross above that, then wait for a retest.
Mm-hmm.
Now target my next supply above.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my bias.
Okay. You can choose probably two other pairs that you're probably looking at. I'd like to see how your analysis is.
Okay, on USD CHF, this
Mm-hmm.
is my analysis. I was wrong, but before NFP,
Mm-hmm.
but I
Yeah.
was invalidated.
Yeah.
So the price broke below
Mm-hmm.
a retest. Now I'm waiting for sales
Okay.
from this point, from the demand to, from the supply to the demand below.
Yes. Yeah, and this is on the 4 hour
Yeah,
time frame.
yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Uh, Probability plan. Okay. This has left. This is far gone.
Yeah, that is on AUD USD.
Yeah.
Okay.
And GBP USD, this ITP is almost hit. So another, okay.
Yeah, this one is a good the
This
GB
just,
we'll go back to GU. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one you caught it very well. This is on the 4 hour time frame. It's a very good one. From this supply. But let me see the daily. Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice. This is good. This is very good. This is actually very accurate. Very accurate. Very accurate zones. Uh-huh. Now I can go to the 4 hour before you go to the pair you wanted to check out. Yeah, it's almost getting to your area of target. Okay. Which was the other one that you wanted to look at?
I'm looking at minor pairs here. One, I
Mm-hmm.
want to observe how Euro AUD will behave
Okay.
because currently I think we have a strong Euro AUD.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me share something.
Okay.
I use this to check it's an index to check
Mm-hmm.
the strength of the index. So when I come to
So you're checking out the strength of the strength of the Australian dollar.
of a of a specific of a specific currency, example AUD.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, I can say we are strong. The
Mm-hmm.
AUD is strong, so
Yeah.
my bias on Euro AUD. I'm
Niko class.
waiting.
So tuende
This
nikuwekea
is
food
going to be
kwanza ukirange.
invalidated.
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
So probably I'm waiting for a break below,
Mm-hmm.
then a retest, then a
Mm-hmm.
continuation row. That's what I'm observing. Then
Okay.
there is Euro card.
Mm-hmm.
This is also there's a high probability of it being invalidated. My conference will be one. I'll have to check. Sorry.
Alpha, you have a question here from Leasonia.
Okay. Let me check it out. Just a minute. This is Euro card.
Yeah. And then also
Okay,
uh-huh.
from daily I can see Euro card. Okay. Why is this not sure? It's loading. Okay, let me first check out the question. Okay, it's not trading view. It's called mataf.net.
Oh, this is how you look at the currency indexes.
Yeah,
Okay.
the strength of the index,
Okay.
mataf.
Okay.
So I use this,
Uh-huh.
I use this,
Finviz.
and yeah,
Okay.
Forex Factory. And also, by the way, for the guys who are here, I have a tool you can use to backtest for free.
Mm-hmm.
It's this TradeBuddy.
Okay.
An example is I've been backtesting on these two.
Okay.
So the only limit you have is to place a trade. So you can't. Okay, let me show you an example.
Okay.
As long as you don't place an order, when you reach a limit, you can backtest for free. Example is this is back in Thursday, date 21 May 2020,
Mm-hmm.
and you can still play it out. The price will still move.
No, okay.
So it's free. It's a good to backtest and see how your strategy is going to play out. So anyone can check it out if they
Oh,
want to.
okay. Right.
So
Right. Uh-huh.
I was here. Let me finish with the Euro and ZD. This is another one I'm still observing.
Mm-hmm.
So here, usually I would be looking for buys,
Mm-hmm.
but based on this, based on this, I'll still have to observe and see how it's going to react after the news. If it still holds at this point, then I'm going to take buys. But if NZD strengthens, it will break below. I wait for a retest, then a continuation. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm on. that is what is on my watch list.
Okay. That is good. That is
Yeah.
quite good. That is quite good, Alpha. Thank you for that. Then I can see, hi Geoffrey, can you check USDCAD Johnson? So hi Johnson. USDCAD. I'd already looked at it. So this is how it is. USDCAD had it like this. So this one we anticipate to see a potential continuation unless now price breaks below this area here. Unless price breaks below this to invalidate the setup. But ideally we'll be anticipating to see a potential continuation of the rally higher. Okay. So let's wait and see how price reacts to that for USD CAD. So anyone else with a question before I get to end the session? Hi, Jeffrey.
Yes,
Uh,
Jeff, I kindly requested for the gold kadogo too, please.
okay. Oh, Winkit, hi.
Too. Hi, Jeff.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Gold is right here. So for gold, we've
Okay.
had this range. We've had this range from this supply area here all the way down to this demand. Then the range again from this demand all the way to this supply. This range has been filled. So ideally, I'd be anticipating to see a potential shift in market structure and price reversing, of which we've seen a nice push to the downside here. But now price is reacting
Yeah.
from these lows at this point here. So
Okay.
we may get to see a potential fast push to this area before now we get to see either a now push to the downside or price event rallying higher. But ideally, we'll
Yeah.
anticipate to see a potential push probably back to 4206.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you, Jeff.
you're welcome.
Okay.
Anyone else with a question before we get to call it a night?
Jeff.
Yes.
By the way, callouts are game changers. They are very, very, very what? Impactful.
What?
People should try them out. Callouts.
Oh yeah, the callouts.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean callouts. The moment you start using callouts on your charts, you get to start seeing them very differently.
They've been helping me journal
Mm-hmm.
and also analyze the
Yeah.
demand zones. I can make notes so that it's easier to
Yes.
recall to see what the reasons why I'm taking the trade.
No, okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's okay. So, I'm very glad you are. The moment you start incorporating that into your trading, then it changes. It changes by far. So you can see. Thank you, Jeff. You're welcome, Johnson. Rita, nilikosea time leo na wana. It's okay. Will you please do goal for me? I think we've already just. That is what we've been doing. Here is goal. We've just talked about goal, Rita. Okay. We've just talked about goal, Rita. So,
Yeah, I've seen it, Geoffrey. I've seen it. You don't have to repeat it.
okay. So,
I've seen it. Yeah,
no.
but I don't know what happened. Nimekosea tu. I was just here mi nikijiambia meeting tunaanza in the next 1 hour. Ah, but I hope the recording will be available at least kesho ndio nifuate. I just found Alpha speaking and I saw quite a lot that I can learn from
Yeah.
in his last few minutes ndio nimempata.
Yes. Yeah. It will be available tomorrow. Yeah. It will be
Oh,
available. It will be available tomorrow. So we
oh,
have
yeah.
that then. It's okay, Rita. No worries. You'll have the
Okay,
recording
thank you so
available
much.
tomorrow. You're welcome. Then, hey Jeff, when do you teach us on how to use Notion, please? For Notion, okay, Notion probably I'll do one full session for how to do Notion. So probably, let me see. Today is Monday. There's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, now let's do this for Notion. Let's do it on next week's chats and chill. That is what you're going to start with. Notion on Monday. Okay, because right now time is already gone. If I start doing Notion is like a whole. I'm teaching you how to operate a whole software. Because remember, it has AI capabilities. You create channels, you create all these things. So let's do that on Monday. So I'll show you how to use Notion. I know it's something that we previously mentioned that we can do during a session. But because I had already like scheduled the whole calendar for July, we can slot it in for next week's chat and chill on Monday. Okay, so for next week on Monday, I'll be talking about Notion, the app, how to use Notion for journaling and how to use it for, yeah, how to use Notion for journaling. You can have a calendar view, then you can also have like different, create different workspaces on it. Okay, so we can, Liasonia, we can easily get to do that on Monday. Okay, we can easily get to do that on Monday. So next week's chat and chill, we're gonna look at Notion. So anyone else with a question before I get to wrap it up, before I get to end the session?
I don't have a question unless
Mm-hmm.
kama unataka kunifanyia summary of what I might have missed yenye hizi ngojea kesho. But I want to say sasa nimemuona Cecily, tuonane nyuma ya tent baadaye.
Yeah, Cecilia, so when I return you may attend. Yeah, not really much. I don't think there's a way I can summarize this because now I think we've spoken myself, Alpha, Rita, I mean, not Rita, myself, Alpha, Cecilia, then you as well. So I don't think there's a summary I can summarize it all in like one or two sentences. I can just say I think we've covered quite a lot of pairs. The dollar index is bearish, so when you do know the vice versa of that, you can now start relating on what to anticipate on the rest of the other pairs, like majority the
Yeah,
dollar pairs. Yes.
it's a good summary. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Anyone else with a question? Liasonia, I wish I had your voice when you sent that when you've sent that text. You can probably say hi before you leave.
Sawa. Hi, Jeffrey.
Hi, how are you?
I am good, and you?
I'm very good. Karibu sana. Welcome
And
to this
everyone on
session.
this call? Asante sana. Yeah, I was asking about Notion, but you've answered.
Yeah,
So I really wanted to know how to navigate and go about it.
yeah,
So I'm looking forward to Monday.
yeah. Let's do that on Monday's session. I'll take you through the whole how to go through Notion.
Yeah, sure, sure. That will be so great.
All right,
And have a good night.
all right. You too. Thank you. I can
Okay,
see.
sure, thanks.
All right, thank you. I can see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, for me, I just want to tell Alpha is a good Nini, just like his chats, they look pretty and understandable.
Yes. Alpha.
It's
So
just a duplicate from yours.
Thank you.
Yes, Alpha, you've heard from Cecilia. So yeah, his charts are also very, very clean. No many like indicators and things like that. You can easily get to read price very well and pinpoint the key levels. Then I can see the question from Margaret, how do you insert the callouts? So hi Margaret, good evening. So how to insert the callouts? You just come to see these icon here, geometric shapes. When you click on this, no, it's not even this one, should be this one, text. This one that has a T. So when you click on this one that has a T, it brings you this call out. So you can see text note, price note, pin, table, call out, comment, price label. You click on call out like this. Then you have that. So just put it like that. You can say now, let's say key H for supply. Let's say supply or level like that. Then I probably now add some more notes. Rejection, rejection, uh, something like that. So you just come to this icon that has a T, click on the call out, then drag it like that. Okay, that is how to put call outs. Click on call out like that. Insert, you have it like that. Then probably H4 level, something like that. That is how to insert the callouts. Okay, I get it. Thanks. All right, you're welcome. You are welcome. So, anyone else? The question I can see you have like about just a very few minutes. So, if there is no other question, thank you guys for joining in and sticking through the end. So, the recording will be available. I'll share it with you guys tomorrow. And with that, I'd like to wish you all a very great evening. I think it's time for guys to, grab some dinner, have some supper, get ready for tomorrow. So have yourselves a very great evening. Cheers, everyone. Let's get to meet up in tomorrow's live market analysis session and the sessions for the day. So cheers, guys. Let's meet up tomorrow.